Good morning, and happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hold on to your hats. We're getting started in about 2.5 minutes. We'll see you on the other side.
Cool.
Welcome back, Fun Fam, and if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to follow the Bradley's Fun, and happy Thanksgiving. I hope wherever you are, you're having a phenomenal Thanksgiving day, or if you're somewhere in the world that is not celebrating American Thanksgiving, well, happy day wherever you are. And if you have a Thanksgiving in any other time of the year, happy Thanksgiving to that time of the year. And let's be honest, we should be giving thanks for all that we have, for our abundance from our Father in heaven. every single day. Speaking of the day, it is Thanksgiving Day, the 28th day of December in the year 2024. And it's funny, always the start of my show, I noticed that ads will pop up when I'm monitoring. So I apologize for that because I don't control when those ads go up, and it's kind of annoying to me. Like the last place that I want an ad is right after I start the show. Come on, guys. Come on, YouTube. Do better. YouTube needs to do better at selecting when to put those ads in, because I don't control it. They control when they go in. So yeah. And I'm a little bit shiny today because this particular light blue shirt, I think the graphics, they can't tell whether it is a greenish or not. Do I have correct sound? Let me check. It sounds like I do. Sounds like we're doing okay as far as the sound is concerned. And if you made it here this morning, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Just got an ad and the parade is on. Yes, I know. It's like, I'm like, I don't want that to happen. But yeah, it's silly. But speaking of the parade, I am going to do a parade watch on this stream. So we will see that. Actually, let me cue that up so I have that ready to go. It will be silent, though, because I don't want to get demonetized or anything, but I have it going in the background over here with the Earth Cam, right? And so it's supposedly live. I don't know if that's really true or not. I don't know. Let me see here. I'm checking it out. Let's see. Let's put it on the screen and see what happens. All right, so there it is. There's the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, everybody, live. It's a rainy day in New York City. This is not the NBC version, obviously, for obvious copyright reasons. I'm not going to put that one on the screen, but this is like an Earth Cam type thing, so I would imagine this is perfectly okay to share. I don't really know what part of I see the turkey over there on the right, the turkey float. See that in the upper right hand corner? So that's pretty cool. And there it is. Happy Thanksgiving. By the way, today's show is going to be a little shorter for the fact that it is a Thanksgiving day, but I do want to say hi to everybody that's out there and watching and in the chat. So let's begin to say hi to everybody. Of course, this was me coming in saying Happy Turkey Day, everybody. Little Mouse 27 says, hey, 1-2 streams. There we go. And yeah, I wasn't even sure. I woke up this morning, and what happened is I woke up pretty early. I woke up in a good mood, and I'm like, you know what? I think that I can do the show today. And frankly, my family is still asleep right now, so they're sleeping in. My wife is sleeping in. My little boy is sleeping in. Dan's Life at the Kingdom. Happy Thanksgiving, Ron. Everyone in the chat. Go and Shogi is here, and Go and Shogi says, good morning. I'll be in the background this morning as I'm working on some pies. We do love those Thanksgiving pies. And Go and Shogi says, good morning to Dan's Life at the Kingdom. Happy Thanksgiving. And Mr. Fulton Mraz is here. Morning, Ron. Happy Thanksgiving. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food? My favorite Thanksgiving food? Oh, that is tough. Dixie pie is a really good one. And if you know what Dixie pie is, it's like a pecan pie, but it's like more elaborate. It's got chocolate, it's got layers. It's really, really good. Other than that, I'm not a big turkey fan. We're not doing, well, we are actually going to end up doing turkey this year, but not in our house. We got a ham. I didn't feel like cooking Thanksgiving dinner. And so I think we're just going to go to Cracker Barrel, to be honest with you. I like the Thanksgiving dinners, but I've lived such a long life now that I just I'm just so over Thanksgiving food. My wife really loves she's in the chat, and I'll say hi, hello, my beautiful wife. I see you down there. Like, I'll put her on the screen. She says, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. My beautiful wife is in the chat. Good morning, baby. I didn't know you were awake. I thought you were still asleep. I'm in my studio over here where it's quiet, and I got my headphones on. And anyway. But yeah, my beautiful wife is in the chat. She makes a Christmas dinner that is a traditional Venezuelan Christmas dinner that is outstanding, out freaking great, out of this world. It's got pan de jamon and hallacas and all kinds of other good ensalada con pollo. Really, really great. Just fantastic. Yes, I wake up. It's just fantastic Venezuelan food. So come to our house for Christmas, and you'll get a real traditional Venezuelan Christmas. But for Thanksgiving, she likes me to cook, and I just am not feeling it this year, to be honest with you. Not that I'm not grateful for things. It's just that as far as cooking and food and all that, groceries are really high. Let's be honest with. Hopefully with the change that happened earlier this month, things will come down quite a bit next year. That'll help out a lot. And so I'm really, really looking forward to this next year. I think the thing that I am most grateful for is a regime change in the United States, if you will, that will go from where we are and to a really great place. I'm looking forward to this country becoming great again. Let's see. So Dan's Life at the Kingdom says, go and Shogi, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving from my wife. Let's see everybody else here. We got Colombia and tamales. Muy bien, muy bien. Go and Shogi, $20. Oh my goodness gracious. Uh-oh. You know what that means? That means it's time already for a celebration. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much, Go and Shogi, for that super duper Thanksgiving chat. I am grateful for you today, that's for sure. And for that, you know what we do. We play our celebration. Yeah, but as a matter of fact, it's Thanksgiving. I don't care who's watching. If you don't like it, you don't like it, but I'm doing this one. And with that ending, we have the Macy's parade, and you've got a minion going down the street. We're looking from above, and there's even rain on the camera looking down on the minion. Now, I have the parade playing in the background on NBC, but if I'm being 100% completely honest with you, there's a lot of NBC personalities these days that I don't like. And I grew up loving NBC, by the way. Back in the day, when what's the guy's name? Used to do the weather a long time ago, and he would announce the 100-year-olds and stuff like that. I love that. Happy Thanksgiving to Just Nita. She has come in the chat. Happy Thanksgiving, Nita. By the way, after this, if he's still on, my stream will direct to Marvin's stream. Marvin the Movie Monster has a stream going where he's watching the Macy's parade, and I might even pop in on that stream, but because the show was already scheduled, I couldn't do that when he first started. So I don't know how long he's going to go, and if he's still going, I'm going to pop in over on his stream after this just to say hi. So my son is cooking the whole meal. Yeah, I did the pies and the breads, and that's it. Now just putting the turkey in. And again, like I said, we're just going to hit up Cracker Barrel because we live right across the street from it. We could practically walk there. We're not going to, but yeah. So happy Thanksgiving. Going Shogi for $20 says, I'm about to hook these apples up into their interrogation device. If they don't talk, they're pie. Here's a secret, though. Even if they talk, they're still pie. Hey, Going Shogi, are you on the counting committee for California? Because I noticed that they are still out there counting votes, even as of Thanksgiving in California. Oh, golly, I got to love that, man. There's the turkey. Tom F. says, good morning and happy Thanksgiving to all. Happy Thanksgiving and good morning, Tom F. We are looking at the backside of Minion right now. Oh, my goodness, Justnita, thank you so much. Uh-oh, it's time for another celebration so quick. Oh, my goodness. Justnita gives $99 for that super chat. Oh, I gotta get the right things back on the screen. And happy Thanksgiving to all. Gonna be a blessed Thanksgiving, that is for sure. Let's do our fun Star Wars Marvel thing celebration. Indeed, there's so much to be thankful for. You know what? That super chat deserves a double celebration. I'm going to keep the short one on for now because I'm saving the long one for the end.
Is it too much? Too much? It's your birthday! Oh, this is just the best of us.
Indeed, there's 4 more years of great Thanksgivings, and I'm so happy. I am so thankful for certain things that have been done already since November the 5th. For example, a ceasefire in Israel and the Gaza Strip. That is something so grateful to be thankful for, because don't we all want peace and maybe not war so much? Yeah, so that's a great thing to be grateful for. And we got all these turkeys up here. Are you sick of winning yet? She's in North Carolina. We need all the wins, and we are still praying for the people of North Carolina who are suffering and recovering, and it's a long road to hoe. Speaking of suffering and recovering, this day is significant in my life. There were a couple of things that happened on this day in my life that are interesting to me. I was originally baptized on this day, I believe, the 28th day of November, in the year, this is going way back, 1993, I think, 1993. Anyway, and then my mom got married to my stepdad in 1994, and his birthday turned out to be the 28th day of November. He has since passed on and is hopefully dwelling peacefully in heaven with our Father. But he passed away at the end of 2016, so it's been almost 8 years already, which is crazy because it seems like it was yesterday. And but yes, for the people of North, trying to get that on the screen for you. Indeed. So everybody, prayers for the people, prayers for everybody. That we had a challenging year. There was a lot of suffering, but I have a very good feeling that next year things are going to get so much better. Now, yesterday, if you remember, I was having some technical glitches. I think that I had figured out the issue with the technical glitches, and so today I'm going to try and share what I was going to share yesterday. So Unfortunately, it won't be titled correctly, and hopefully people will figure it out and they'll drop in when they want to drop in. But we are going to go ahead and share what we can share from what I wanted to yesterday. So this is going back to the year 2020. Now, remember 4 years ago, 2020, what kind of a place we were in around Thanksgiving? Let me tell you, it weren't good. But a friend of mine who has Disney Vacation Club gave me some of his points that were going to expire. He wouldn't be down here, and he said, my points are going to expire in December. They need to be used in November, and I have like 12 points left. So guess what? He gave them to me, and we were able to get a room for one night at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, the Jumbo House. And so we did that, and we stayed at the Animal Kingdom Lodge at the Jumbo House in 2020 when Disney was very, very empty. So I'm going to show you maybe the emptiest Disney has ever been while it's been open. Disney World, not Disneyland. Disneyland was actually extremely empty at this time because it was still closed back in 2020. But Disney World was open for business because of our great Governor Ron DeSantis, who said, nope, we are not doing that. We are not shuttering everything. We are going to be open and we're going to be safe. And that's what we did. So putting this on the screen so that you can see where we were at. So this is the Animal Kingdom Lodge Jumbo House Disney Vacation Club property. And as you can see, it is empty down there. That is how it looked. And I think that I may have, I don't want that one. This one is the one I want. So I actually did a full vlog on this. And here you can see what's going on in this video, right? So I videoed this Animal Kingdom Lodge, Jumbo House, decorated for Christmas. Christmas tree is up. It's beautiful. And it's up right now this time of year. That was our room, 5206. And I think I do a room tour here. So you can see where we were staying, Disney Vacation Club room. Yes, it is beautiful there. And yes, you do need to check out the Wilderness Lodge tree. I'm going to do a Christmas tree stroll, either live stream or vlog or both this year coming up. Now, this DVC unit, Disney Vacation Club unit, is a what's called a studio. And so there is a mini kitchen, like with a microwave, and they give you all the kitchen stuff, and you get a fridge. There's a bed and a couch that folds out to a bed, so it sleeps up to 4 people. And we actually had a great view right over the savannah, which it was not even considered a savannah view, but we had a view of the savannah, and animals would come and we would see them in the morning. It was so cool. So I'm going to try to share this with you. There's the room, and looking out. And let me see if I can. Let me see if I can forward this to, just to keep it interesting for you guys. Want to get past all the room stuff. Okay, so here's our view, just so you can see what we were looking at. It was really, really cool. So this was the view. This was like out from our own deck. We would wake up in the morning and see animals out there, and it just so happened to be a feeding area. So we were looking out over a feeding area where they would give the animals their breakfast in the morning. How cool was that? So the animals were kind of forced to come up. This was our whole view. I think that there is, one of those long horny thingy, whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called. It's not a dingo. Oh, there's Xander and my beautiful wife doing his homeschooling, because 2020 it was all homeschooling, so didn't have a choice. But we're back to homeschooling now because it just, I think it could work out better. But we were able to do that there, which was very, very cool. And that's another nice thing about homeschooling is you can do it anywhere. You can do it anywhere. And There's a whole, I'm going through a whole bunch of pictures of his schooling and his homework and the stuff that we had to turn in. And then we have this. So there's our view. That's what we're looking at. There's the feeding area down there. The tree down is actually just part of the decor. That's just part of how they have it there. And then I was walking around. Now, here's what I want to get to. We go to the Magic Kingdom, right? And the Magic Kingdom is like the emptiest you will ever see it at Christmas, right? Oops, there it is. Homeschooling rocks. Our son, mi corazón de mami. Indeed. So it was so cool because they had all of the Christmas decor up. It kind of looks a lot like this today with the red and white Mickey Mouse and all of the dressings over there. And this is the front entrance plaza. You can see the people wearing masks. The tree is up. And even though this was probably the busiest time of the day, it's still sparse as far as the amount. It's not like tremendously huge crowds or anything in there. I don't know what this is a video of. Oh, it's 1 second. It's probably a video that wasn't supposed to be. So look at the Cinderella Castle Plaza. Now, the Cinderella's Castle looks very much like this today because this was before the 50th, so they had not put the 50 up on the castle or anything yet. That wouldn't go up until the next year. But here we are at Christmas time at the Magic Kingdom, and if you look close, you can tell that the people are wearing masks in the picture, but there's just not a whole lot of people there. And I believe it was at the whatever capacity they had set, whether it was 10% or 15% or 20% of full capacity. That's the way it was. And again, this was Thanksgiving week. So that's the amount of people that were there on Thanksgiving week. It was crazy. Look around. That's not a whole lot of people there. Got our look at Xander with his popcorn bucket, and me. I got my shark smile mask on, but that is again the condition that we had for 2020. Again, this was the fall of 2020. This was when we were in the crux of forced masks at this point in time. So we didn't really have a choice. I mean, we're walking around outside in the beautiful air near nobody, and we were forced to have to wear a mask because that was the rules at that time. Oh yeah, because that certainly kept us safer, I'm sure. I got shots like this with like literally nobody in them. Got the Christmas wreaths were up. This was actually one of the most amazing times to go to the Magic Kingdom, where there was hardly anybody there. Everything was basically a walk. Oh, look, there's a Fast Pass sign. Remember Fast Pass? There is a Fast Pass sign. I'm going to try to do something. I'm going to try to, well, here. Maybe I can just do it from here. There we go. There we go. There it is. There's the Fast Pass entrance. I want to cry because I miss Fast Pass so much. Who misses Fast Pass? If you miss Fast Pass, say it in the chat that you miss the Fast Pass. Because, oh my gosh. Dan's Live at the Kingdom. I joined as a pass holder in 2021. I remember going to the after hours Christmas party and it was empty. Well, Jeremy Heath, thank you so much. Good morning and happy Thanksgiving, sir. Fast passes were one of those things that made the Walt Disney Company and Walt Disney World and Disneyland and all the Disneys around the world different from other theme parks. They gave you the privilege with your entrance, with your paid entry, they gave you the privilege of being able to skip a few lines during the day. And I really, really wish it would go back to that. In my estimation, what they really need is to bring Fast Pass back and then keep the premier version of the Lightning Lane and just have it be Lightning Lane. And it's just one thing. And if you wanted to buy, say, for the upper crust, upper level rides, maybe a lightning lane for just those, that would be available too. But a lightning lane and a fast pass lane would be both separate lanes. So in the way that I'd have it work, there'd be 3 queues. The lightning lane queue would be extremely short, so it'd be a very special entrance, and there wouldn't be very many people, and the price points would still be extremely high like they are. I don't have a problem with that. But then fast pass would be limited to only picking 3 for the day. Once you pick them, that's it. If a ride goes down, you can switch out. But other than that, no, you pick the 3 fast passes, and you're there. You know that most of the queues you're going to have to wait full queue in, but you get 3 fast passes, which are not as fast as Premier, like Lightning Lane, but they would be free, and they might get you in. They might shave 15 to 30 minutes off of your wait. And then the Premier, the Lightning Lane, would be a lane where it's just very, very few people in. You're right to the front of the line, kind of like a celebrity lane. Yes, back in the days when Disney cared about their guests. Nowadays, it's funny because Disney seems to care about the almighty dollar, and I think they're going to realize after a while that when you just care about the almighty dollar, you lose the dollar because you lose the guests, and if the guests aren't there, you're not going to be paying. You can see what the line looked like. Now, were the lines long as far as distance was concerned? Yes. You know why the lines were long? Because we all had to stay 6 feet apart. But they went really, really fast. I remember going through that queue. And by the way, this was about the busiest Disney World ever was in the year 2020. The park was still very, very empty because they had very limited capacity. This is us going through. It's a small world after all. And so, by the way, this little thing right here, a lot of people don't know. This used to be one of my jobs that I had in the past. I was a gondolier at the Venetian Hotel. There's my beautiful wife over in the left side of the picture there. But I was a gondolier at the Venetian Hotel and sang Italian songs. Sing songs like Pur di cesti bocca bella and Monato sole qui velo in ne o sole mio sta fronte a te. O sole mio. And then we got out of that Philhar Magic. I wanted to see if I can get to some of the nighttime pictures because they were very, very cool. Yes, Fast Pass was fun. Hey, Juliet, good afternoon. Follow the Bradleys in chat. Good to see you in the chat. Juliet is in the house. And let me see if I can find some of the other photos I'm looking for. Okay, as it gets towards nighttime is what I wanted to show you. Okay, so here we go. So I'll put this on the screen. This is going to be Casey's Corner here. All right. Same day, same time. And you can, this is the Christmas parade. So now you've got Santa Claus, who is not wearing a mask, by the way. Look at that. Santa Claus gets to be without a mask for some reason. But I'm glad there wasn't a masked Santa there. Everybody in the park was gathered for the Christmas parade. And even then, if you notice, the crowds were still, even with the crowd, it wasn't crowded the way Magic Kingdom is usually crowded. It's hard to know, but like this is the busiest right here. It's nighttime, the Christmas lights are on, and you can see like gatherings of people, but it's still much more sparse than it would be today. And there's the beautiful Cinderella's castle and the fountain and Santa Claus going by. And we were having a blast. And there's our popcorn bucket. So Mickey Mouse, I think he was probably at that time. He was like our announcer for the parade, and he was like, "Oh gosh, why, hey everybody! I hope you're having a great Christmas time. Happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas. Bye bye now." There's our Mickey Mouse. And there it is. So this is the year 2020 was the first year that they did not put the special lights. What do you somebody say in the chat what those special lights were called? The dream lights. The dream lights. Do you prefer your pie crust to be fluted or perfect like they fell out of a magazine, or more rustic and wavy like a farmer made? I love the farmer look. There's a beauty in its rough aesthetic. Actually, yes, I prefer the farmer look myself. So I'm with you 100% on that going shogi. I kind of like in an apple pie when the top of the crust is crisscrossed over it and you can see the apples, and then you've got crumbs on top of that. I love that. Apple pie, the dangly lights. They were called the dream lights, but 2020 they discontinued the dream lights and they used COVID as an excuse, right? But here's the thing. They never brought them back. We all thought, okay, well, 2022, they'll bring them back. Didn't happen. How about last year, 2023? They'll bring them back. Nope, didn't happen. And now it looks like the dream lights are gone forever. And they were an incredible part of the whole Christmas at Walt Disney World experience. So now we've got these projections. And I think what they realized is how much money the company could save just using those projections. There's Piglet, by the way. And at this time, Crystal Palace was not open. So the characters came out in front of Crystal Palace and they just waved at the crowd. And here is the crowd. Did they have fireworks that night? I don't know if they did or not, to be honest with you. I'm not even sure that they did a fireworks show. They might have. But I will say that Main Street, looking down Main Street, looking towards the front of the plaza in front of the park with the tree there, it's a beautiful look. And then there's Mickey Mouse. And remember, this is 2020, so the characters would do distant. They wouldn't do up close meet and greets, but they did distance. So they would wave. You couldn't hug the characters or anything like that. But there they are as we're getting ready to leave, and they're waving from the banister up there. And if you look across, you've got it looks like Alice in Wonderland, the Mad Hatter, Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Pluto, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Mary Poppins on the right, and Albert is also there. And so a pretty good slew of characters, which was fun, a fun way for us to see them, and also a way for Disney to put some of their cast members back to work. There's kind of a brighter version, so that we, cleaned it up a little bit. And then just walking out of the front plaza. Honestly, as strange as it may seem, it was one of the best Christmas experiences ever. There's Peter Pan and Wendy waving goodbye to us. I don't know that JoJo ever played a character, but if he ever did, he certainly looks like this. Peter Pan kind of looks like JoJo from JoJo's World. And it's on the screen, right? You guys can see that. Yeah, cool. And there it is, Magic Kingdom. That's what it looked like leaving the Magic Kingdom that night in the front. And then we got back to the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Whoop. And you can see how empty it is. There's a person here, a person here. Generally speaking, it's very, very empty. There's a little bit of a wider shot so you can kind of see. I mean, the thing is, it's so beautiful because you've got the Animal Kingdom Jumbo House Lodge, the big giant, like, what is that, 50, 60 foot tall tree, and then nobody there. It was amazing. It was such an amazing time. And to be honest with you, I loved it. There's not going to be another time like that. I think that was from the video that we did. So again, I don't know if you can find it, Go and Shogi. It's it's a hard video to find. One of the first videos that I put up on the channel last year when I was really starting to get the channel going talks about an empty, very empty Walt Disney World. If you can find the link to it, you can put it. Otherwise, I'll find it and I will put in the description of this video, but it won't go into the description until later on. So that you can watch that, because it's really worth watching that vlog, just so you can see what the whole experience was like back then. I'm guessing that we might have gone to it looks like we went to let's see. Oh, and then I wanted to show you just a couple pictures real quick of what we woke up to the very next morning after that. There it is. I mean, it was kind of blissful. There's nobody around, and woke up to the giraffe. I mean, honestly, it really, really was a blissful stay, a blissful experience. I'm grateful for it. There's what the whole area looked like. We just got the one giraffe in there coming in and eating and feeding. So it was just so cool. Jojo would make a good Aladdin. I'm not, I can't argue with that. He's definitely got the energy for it. Let me see here. I'm trying to see. I know that I had to go to, so this was the thing at that point in time in 2020, the restaurants were not open. So the only way to get breakfast, the Jumbo House restaurants, the quick service, none of that was open. I had to walk or take a van. I think maybe I took a van over to the Kidani Village. It's a little ways away to walk, so I'm sure I took a van to get over there. But I had to go to Sanaa to pick up breakfast. I picked it up and I took it back to the room. Sanaa, even though it's a full service restaurant now, they were using it like it was a quick service restaurant back then. So as you can see, the restaurant is empty. So I'm looking around Sanaa, and they actually had a bar area where you could go and pick up your food. It is the pot that boils, but the dish that gets the credit. But there we are, Sanaa. And this is looking out the window from Sanaa if you ever eat there. And we grabbed breakfast. There's, your basic bacon, eggs, potatoes, biscuits. And I took the breakfast back to our room, and then there you can see what our view was like, looking at the balcony, eating breakfast, the balcony in our room, overlooking the giraffes eating their breakfast. I mean, how cool was that? It was honestly, it's a cool experience that I'm not going to forget, and I'm definitely very grateful for. So thank you, Jeffrey Armbruster, whose birthday was yesterday, for doing this for us. And I'm just going to try to see if, oh, this is funny. I do remember this guy, this ostrich came out, and he was outside of our room. There it is. Thank you for finding that, Going Shogi. I hope that's the right one. But yeah. If it's not, watch it anyway. It'll be a good video. This ostrich was running around. Beautiful flowers. Disney does do an excellent job with their flowers and stuff. Zawadi Ka. And there it is, looking out. Another picture of the lobby. Look at the lobby. Daytime, and the lobby is just empty as all get out. Nobody's there. How amazing is that, though, right? And it was so beautiful. It's beautiful and empty, and I will take beautiful and empty. That I can't feel bad about it being both beautiful and empty. What is up? Izzo's Place is here. Happy Thanksgiving day to you, Izzo's Place. We are looking through my pictures from a trip that I had in November of 2020 when the Animal Kingdom Lodge was empty and Disney World was empty. And I'm trying to see if there are any more. Here, I'll show you pictures just where you can see how empty the space was. Happy Turkey Terror Day! But yeah, this is our view out of our room. It was incredible. It was great. It was amazing. The giraffes were eating. We were eating. I was trying to see if I could show you my son's Mickey waffles. He has to have his Mickey waffles. There is the lobby when it was propagated with as many people as were around, which were the other 3 people that were there. And again, this is outside of our room, and more animals are coming over. This happened throughout the morning with the animals coming over. And then this is a great look down into the lodge right here. In this video, you can see there is like nobody there. There is nothing going on. It is absolutely crazy empty. Look at that. It's amazing. And by the way, if you didn't know it, there's this kind of cool walking bridge over at Jambo House, Animal Kingdom Lodge, where you can cross over that bridge. You can kind of see it up there in the background, cross that bridge and get a great view of the lobby and the tree from that area and grab a photo from there. It's perfect. And there's the beautiful savannah. Oh, that's me. You don't need to see that. And my beautiful wife and Zender in front of the Christmas tree. I'm just trying to see if there are any more pictures that I want to show from this trip. Anyway, you can go watch the full vlog video. It was amazing. We had a great time. This is an interesting picture to share right here. This is a full, panoramic view of what it looked like back then. It was so cool and so crazy, so amazing. And the reason I'm sharing with you is because there will never be, and I think I said this yesterday, as weird as it was, that period of time was very, very strange. And we all know that period of time was very, very strange. Back in November of 2020. But as weird as it was, I look back and instead of remembering that, like the bad times, I try to pull the good out of it. And having an experience then that we could never have had really otherwise, I have to think of that as a really, really good thing and a really, really good memory. And on Thanksgiving Day, definitely something to be grateful for. Because never again in my lifetime will this happen. At least I hope it does not happen. Where you get these beautiful Christmas decorations, Christmas time of the year, and you kind of get it all to yourself. And that's what was going on back then. I was getting all this beautiful Christmas just to ourselves and our own family. And there we are, clearly back home at this point in time. So my message basically is, no matter what is going on in your life, good or bad, if you can focus on the good, there's always something good to be gotten out of it, and be grateful. Be grateful for that. Because no matter what's going on, there's always something to be grateful for. And that's what we do on Thanksgiving. So rejoining the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade as it's going. There's the Minion. Oh, I think I froze there for a second. But anyway, this is from a camera feed that's going above. We're going to hop over to Marvin the Movie Monsters Toontown TV from here. So you'll be redirected to that after the show. Before we hop over there, and I may pop in if it's still going. I don't even know if it's still going. If it's still going, then we're popping over, and if it's not, it won't. But if it's still going, I'm going to pop over there. But I have to say thank you so much on this Thanksgiving Day. Thank you first, my Heavenly Father. Thank you to my family, and then thank you to my friends that are watching. Thank you, Go and Shogi, for the 20, and thank you, Just Nita, for the $99.99. And for this, of course, it's Thanksgiving. We have to have our celebration. So this is going to be the big one. You guys ready? Let's celebrate.
Is it too much? Too much? It's perfect! Wahoo! Oh, that's too much! No! Give me a break, I couldn't be more excited! Okay, this anticipation is making me mental. But if they say yes, you can be on the show, I think I would go so crazy.
All right, there we are. And Shogi, thank you guys so much for joining today. Before we head out the door, I do want to share with you. I don't know that we have. It's a Black Friday. I got to put them up. I don't know that I have the Black Friday specials up, but I want to share that we do have our merch store available. Follow the Bradley's Fun merch store. You can see these are Make Disney Walt again. That is one of the designs on there. So if you're doing your holiday shopping, there is a Make Disney Walt again mug, and you can see also we have the Follow the Bradley's Fun fedora logo, as well as our Follow the Bradley's Fun family shirts and hats and logos and stuff. So go and Shogi if you want to share out the link. Oh, you did. You already shared out the link. Look at that. You're on it, man. You are on it. Thank you so much. Even while he's making pies, everybody, the guy can make pies and he can wrench at the same time. Oh my goodness gracious. How amazing is that? Thank you so much, Go and Shogi. Thank you to my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wife for being here in the chat. And again, once again, before we leave, of course, thank you so much to Go and Shogi for the 20, for doing the wrench. Just Dita, you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and we are going to now redirect you to Marvin the Movie Monster, Toontown TV, if he's still on. I haven't checked. I hope he is. And if he is, I might be able to hop on over there too. But until tomorrow, when I come up with something new for you for the weekend, you guys get ready. We will see you real soon. Thank you so much. Have a great Thanksgiving, everyone. And yeah. See you real soon, everybody. Bye. Ciao for now.